The brain, TenZedZombie blasts Rollin. 15-1. Tarek's taking his
doesn't realize there's one more round.
Mate. Oh, no, Tarek.
Disqualified.
Yeah. He wants that. He wants that 200k so.
Yeah, one's bracket. One mid.
I fucked up my smoke. Oh, I killed him!
Oh my god.
Dude,
No.
Halls, jump halls one. Arch and halls.
What the fuck?
Time, Fur has been creeping and crawling his way from B. Now, it's a 1 versus 4. It is highly unlikely, but he is now one step closer to the unthinkable and an upgrade. He'll swap over to the USP to try and mitigate this distance, but there are 3 players.
Oh my god!
Make that 2, possibly just 1. Fur, the unthinkable. Manize is already holding it, but he's gone. Fur is so.
From Pop, Golden does go down to Tapper and moves the aggressive push. He finds automatic rush on that quick flank as mentioned. He finds one Stiko on the flank as well. He gets taken down by Ace. It's gonna be all on Relics and Ace. 2-on-2 situations. Skadoodle. He's burning. Oh, he hits the shot. Burning. Oh, Ace. He finds one on Skadoodle. Gets the second on Rush as well. Quick flicks. Looks like it's simple.
It's planning out the left corner.
I'm blind. Go on.
Oh.
Jason? What's up?
That's why it's up to you, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, Maxwell sort of left to the wolves there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, if Lozo were to peek, this is a. Yeah, I was about to say it's a right-hand peek. Can he? Oh, he shot it. Doesn't actually take
I
the
don't
hit.
actually understand. How's that not
Is
a
that
kill?
a bag at the side of his body or something?
They're rotating
Yeah.
B.
Flashing again.
Yeah, go outside, go
Here it
outside.
is.
One Hipper 50.
Oh my god.
There's 3B. 3B.
Is he dead?
Oh my god. Kimar.
Sidewalk dead?
Pop, pop, pop.
Sidewalk dead.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
As soon as you get the...
To go into great detail about this, but I'm pretty sure somebody's going to execute before I'm done, and I'll regret it.
Oh, look at this push. Stewie's already in the spawn. Mouse is going to trade things back, so it's not all bad for Team Kingwin. You did lose that man advantage, but he still just have a second player here. First, still aggressive as ever. Mouse still doubling down. Kingwin have actually made a bit of a mockery out of MIBR in this point in time, but where will they end up? It looks like the B site.
Yeah, you're walking into TenZedZombie. So, best of luck. He's got the cover to try and fall off after the duel. Eventually gets it, but it's used up a lot of his ammo. He's got 6 rounds left, and that's not going to be enough. Now, Fallen has to clutch. This has been a 4K from Mouse. He could still find himself the ace, but it's Taz to take it. A pistol round for Kingwin could certainly spell a turnaround as they're seeking to tie it right away.
Amazing.
On middle, but that's perfectly fine because Kingwin have gotten here before and they never get any further. Locking down the bomb sites is MIBR's goal once they have these 5v4 situations.
Got TenZedZombie in a spot that's extremely hard to molly out, and because it's so difficult, it's less likely that anyone will throw it here up at Goose. 3 players at A. They've got specific attention to Cat, as we can see how they've kind of created a concave pattern around them, and there's no one at long for Kingwin to come out to. No pit player for MIBR.
It's all a ruse though. Kingwin have just rallied back towards middle, gone for this fast mid to B play. We haven't seen this actually work successfully yet, and Fur's already on the front lines, locking it down, 2 kills in. Stewie's going to walk through the door just at the right time to drop the bomb for a second time, and Rallan, while he's trying to catch rotation, that's all there is, because MIBR have slaughtered the rest of his team.
There's a lot of dynamic. The setups are very dynamic, right? And that round actually started off, I think, with Stewie and Fur pushing into tunnels with the op at first.
Yeah. In terms of position, but it's going to come down to the kills. There's an exchange right away. Fallen and Tarek once more on the kill feed here for the defense, and it is even. Mauzino coming in from middle has the CTs a little bit split up here. We have to watch Fallen retreat towards Cat, while all the while TenZedZombie holds towards site, and he has the element of surprise. They may have bomb, but he's got them lined up. It's going to be the clutch for the 13th. Fallen, can you close this?
He actually made the big rotate really early, so mentally I think that's going to give him a bit more time than he'd expect. The Malzino now kind of keeping an eye on it, but I assume he might get a little bit lazy. It's the op again that is going to appear, and now Fallen's actually quite low, and Malzino finishes it 1v2 and puts Kingwin on the board, and as they say, the first one's the hardest.
Yep. Now, how strong can they finish this first half? It's the one-time IBR. They start to move this utility forward. Fallen still patiently looking for some kind of a kill, and he hits the no-scope for the damage. Poor Taz, before seeing anyone's dropped. And then it's TenZedZombie to come in with a duo of frags, so Fur from above denied. Manize has this, so it seems, because Fallen's got something to say. And Mauzino will clutch this one out. It's back-to-back rounds for Kingwin. They could even finish with the third.
Hey, it may have come down to the wire, but 2 rounds is 2 rounds, and Kingwin is certainly...
Nobody's
Or head
actually... Or head armor, yeah.
It is the first buy round.
Right. Fallen's got no armor at all. Bare bones.
Naked.
The good wool buy. The food stand buy.
Stewie's just going to commit to the straight out and even takes down a third. He knew he had enough bullets to get it done. Here's Fur. He has come from the shadows to catch Taz by surprise. 1v5 on Mauzino. He's already been found out, so this is just Stewie winning a round for the Brazilians.
No armor needed, Launders.
That was nasty, dude.
He's streaking through the map.
He's naked.
Well, this is the X factor of MIBR coming back in with a big round. Let's look at that again. Stewie's locking down this door, mate. That was padlocked. No, go away.
Round's like, well, I can't even run anymore. There's no point. Let me just play this one for myself. Easy, I'll catch.
And they've done a good job of flustering the defenders, making them move and not allowing for them to be comfortable in their positions. But they have been comfortable in landing and sick shots. The spray down from Fur is going to be good for only 1, but again, you can't get past all of these bodies. They're so stacked up on the bomb site. MIBR just clamping down now, and a knife from Stewie!
Gang!
The slice and slash.
Yikes.
The cash in his pockets. This guy's not entertained.
An insurance policy, if you will.
And Fallen thinks he's already gotten ahead of the curve, holding the cross. He might be able to get the bomb. Oh, that's a big kill. Does he realize there's a second player up here?
It's going to be a close one.
He thinks he has to plant. Mauzino pushed out of possession, legged by the AWP, and now knows that he needs to deal with this threat as well.
Both of these players for MIBR are incredibly close to falling. It's going to be a reposition here from Fallen as he goes back into Z. Mauzino still trained over towards the truck wall. And Tarek, as he clears out Forklift, is going to have to be first contact, I'd say. I think he may have just heard the scope.
Yeah.
He just heard the scope from Manice. Now Manice is going to come across, and Tarek jumps over. No! They got it! Fallen setting up his team for success.
Oh, they
And
have
the
the
defuse is there.
Oh my god, they actually did it.
What was that, 2v5?
Kingwin are deciding to posture up for it. We'll see if they pull off the gamble. We're close to Macau. I can't think of a better time to try.
Yet to round the corner, Reitz trying to use a bit of a verticality. Now they're going to be able to close that gap. Look at the way they're bursting forward. Tarek and Stewie with 2. Fallen with the third, but now Kingwin respond at the last possible moment. It falls onto Reitz, and he's dropped the bomb behind him. 15 seconds. He needs to prioritize plan. He's got it back in his position. But he's going to find no cover. So close, he's got to be cautious. Tarek's going to charge it in, so he tries to pin him into the corner, but Reitz with 6 HP has nothing left to do. He came off of the plant, and like that, Kingwin will lose in the 30th round. That one is a heartbreak.
Oh, 2 rounds at MIBR had no business winning. They go ahead and do it. Not only surviving the reset.
3 last kills. MIBR will do it. It is in such a convincing fashion that they pick up the Grand Championships of the Zotac Cup Masters 2018.
Yanko's now 1 for 1 on lands with MIBR as a coach, the undefeated.
I'm guessing he's pretty happy about being the coach right now, because how the hell would you break that down if we had a desk? That would be a bit too much to ask for. 16-1, MIBR are going to tear Kingwin to shreds in the final map. And what a deserving victory as well. It's so nice to see them back in the playing field after this short break of the month. And clearly this boot camp has done them some great work. I'm excited to see how this team continues in the rest of the year.
What's really exciting as well is we're going right from this finals into DreamHack Masters Stockholm, where these guys are going to go contend versus the very best. So the entire narrative this weekend was that these were the expected winners, and we wanted to see how they would deal versus lesser opponents. Well, they dealt with the pistol with a 1v4 loss right after.
We didn't get a Taz boss. There was no insta ice the kick. I mean,
Oh, hello, Manise. Well, whatever you can do, I can do better. Problem is, Cold Zero's coming in through the CT spawn. Oh, Manise! Don't do this to me. Surely not. Tarek's going to finish it off, but that got a little bit too close for comfort.
yeah. Looks like they took it on the chin.